Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show, where we have lots of fun with the news. Today is National Memo Day, so make sure you send that memo. Sabrina, did you get the memo? I didn't send one. Trump says he wants a golden dome. I think it's funny that he calls it the Golden Dome because we know how he loves the gold color, everything gold. I announced it yesterday at the Oval Office with Pete Hegseth. It's exciting.
As we make a historic announcement about the Golden Dome Missile Defense Shield, that's something we want. And Ronald Reagan wanted it many years ago, but they didn't have the technology. But it's something we're going to have. We're going to have it at the highest level. In the campaign, I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack. And that's what we're doing. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we have officially selected an architecture for this state-of-the-art system that will deploy next-generation technologies across the land, sea, and space, including space-based sensors and interceptors. And Canada has called us, and they want to be a part of it. So we'll be talking to them. They want to have protection also. I'm also pleased to report that the One Big Beautiful Bill will include $25 billion for the Golden Dome to help construction get underway. That's the initial sort of a down deposit. And we have probably, you're talking about, General, we're talking about $175 billion total cost of this when it's completed.
I want to elaborate just real quickly on this. I'm somebody, they say Israel's the size of New Jersey. And I'm thinking, well, if they can do Israel, and I don't know if it has to be one big giant, or why don't they do Washington, D.C., New York City, L.A., military bases? Could we have more than one dome that protects us from the enemy, knowing that they cannot disable us? Just saying. Like, for example, do we need to protect the plains of Kansas? Maybe we do. If we can, I'm for protecting everybody. Well, just a thought. Bernie Sanders says the Dems are a threat to democracy. Well, if you look what they did to Bernie in 2016, and you look at what they did or 2020, and when you look at what they did to Bobby Kennedy this time around, really? I mean, they really did screw over old Bernie. I think it was 2016. All right. Trump approval ratings are just rising. It's unbelievable. CBS CEO Wendy McMahon, not related to the wrestling family, I don't believe, is resigned. CBS is in turmoil. State Farm, they have 17% increase. They apparently could get approved in California. They want 30% increase. I guarantee you State Farm's going to take advantage of the fire thing to their advantage. No tax on tips passed. Even Democrats weighed in on this. So guess what? Trump's delivered on another promise. Medicaid. Trump points out, because see, they're going to keep saying they're cutting Medicaid. No. They are cutting fraud out of Medicaid. And they want to do some work options for Medicaid. They're not cutting Medicaid. General Motors says they're no longer going to sell cars in China. Well, considering the tariffs they level on you, why would you want to? And Donald Trump yesterday once again said Massey should be voted out of office.
Do you think that Thomas Massey is correct in saying that this is adding Biden?
No, I don't think Thomas Massey understands government. I think he's a grandstander, frankly. He'll probably vote. We don't even talk to him much. I think he should be voted out of office. And I just don't think he understands government. If you ask him a couple of questions, he never gives you an answer. He just says, I'm a no. He thinks he's going to get publicity. And you have that. You have that. They've got some too.
Well, I've tried to recruit some people. I just want you to know, Mr. President, that if you would endorse me, I'll do it and I'll run with gusto. Unlike last time when I didn't do anything. All right, DOJ, Cuomo is under investigation for the things that he did during the COVID bit. And Ashley Babbitt, we find out her family received $5 million as her settlement. In world news, only one story. The European Union is going to lift their sanctions just like the United States did against Syria. And in pop culture, George Wendt of Cheers passed away. He was 70-some-odd years old. You know what? He looks like he was a heart attack waiting to happen. I don't know what happened. And this is disgusting, man. The Diddy trial. This guy is diabolical. Now, the defense is he's a freaky dude, but it's not a crime. Diddy is a freak of freaks. Apparently, they took ecstasy pills that look like Obama. Freaky. And Jackie Kennedy. Apparently, there was some audio tapes that are coming out where she basically nails everybody and anybody that she didn't like, and she thinks Lyndon Johnson was behind the assassination of her husband. Sports Without Boundaries. Pro football. They're going to participate in the Olympics. Can you imagine? This is going to be like the dream team in the 80s when we started NBA. I think our pro football players will wipe out the rest of the world in football. Panthers beat the Hurricanes in the first round of the East in the NHL, and the Thunder beat the Wolves by 26 points in the first round of the West in the NBA. The Oilers are at the Stars tonight, and the Pacers are at the Knicks. Sophie Cunningham, a WNBA star, apparently had a fling with a CEO of the team, the Phoenix Suns. Big deal. Bill Belichick, 73 years old, apparently is engaged to Jordan Hudson, 24. She could be his granddaughter. But you know what? Whatever works, right? In love. And history, 2 stories. Red Cross was begun today by Clara Barton. She really got it rolling during the Civil War. And Lindbergh landed across the Atlantic Ocean, first guy to fly across, in the Spirit of St. Louis. Did you know that he ate peanut butter sandwiches? All right, and Shakespeare, do not be a puking, pigeon-livered clod. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has her day. Check out our local news.